Hey folks, it's the last Sunday of March 2014, and I'm tuning in or coming here to say hello and talk. Got a letter this morning from an Alexander Rab. I think it's Rabkin that your record hasn't arrived yet. I did mail it out early in the week. I want to explain that up until this week, I had been, when I get American orders, I had been printing out the postage, but then my credit card, debit card, expired. So that part of PayPal doesn't work for me right now. I'm waiting for my new number to come, and then I can send it out. When I do U.S. postage with PayPal online, those American packages get a tracking number for free. When I do it at the post office, it costs me $1 extra to get tracking. So I didn't get tracking on your package, Alexander. It should be on the way. It should have been there. Should be there by Monday or Tuesday. Let me know. Shoot me back an email if it doesn't arrive. Anyone else, let me know. So far, it seems that we're doing okay as far as packages arriving where they're supposed to arrive. I got a bit of VCLT the last couple days. Not musical though. One package is music, but it's not VCLT. The VCLT is from Justin Ingber. Justin interacts on Facebook community quite a bit. He has an amazing collection of Japanese imports. I love those OBs, and I just really like the fine crafting of the Japanese. And he's got a bunch, and I love when he shows them. He knows that I love a Japanese band, Yellow Magic Orchestra, not J-pop. I don't like J-pop. And so he sent me a copy of Sealed, and he had shown this in a picture before that he had it. I really appreciate this. I have several YMO books, and I see that my camera is hanging up, but I'm just going to keep going. But this is one that I missed out on getting when it came out. And I just really appreciate it. It's a picture book, fan book. It's in, there's some text, but it's a fan memento. And I do like Yellow Magic Orchestra a lot. Thank you, Justin. The other package I got was from a film company, November Films. And for some reason they, actually, they had gotten a hold of me asking if I wanted to do a trade. And I'm not keen on trading flyover. Another fellow from England is sending me a package to trade. And I don't want to trade flyover. Just right now, this album is, I don't want to trade it. I want to sell it. Not even want to. I need to sell it, okay? Trading this isn't going to do me any good. So I don't want to trade, okay? I told this guy from England who that I'll trade nice because he really wants to trade, but I'm not trading flyover. You have to buy it. Anyway, I got this note from November Films, and he sent me this. So actually, they wanted to do a trade, and I said I don't want to trade, So, but they sent me a DVD called Beetle Conquers Tokyo and the accompanying soundtrack. It's a documentary about the beetle in Japanese culture, which is interesting. I wasn't really interested, but what is cool about the soundtrack is that it includes music by Masami Tsuchiya and Hiromi Hosono, two artists from Japan that I like a lot. So I appreciate that. It's like in addition to my collection of those artists. But I want to kind of muse out loud and get some feedback from you. The company approached me asking if I would be interested in being a distributor stateside for this and their stuff. Now, I haven't made a decision because I said, well, what I do is I would talk to my audience and see if people would be interested in buying stuff other than what I make from me. So you can respond to that, but I'm also going to think out loud, and I don't think I'm shooting myself in the foot. I'm being honest. I think that's what's most important. Frankly, I'm really not honest. I'm not interested in becoming a store. I'm interested in selling stuff that I do. But I'd like to know, would anyone be interested in purchasing this through me in America? Apparently they don't have an American distributor. What I'm more interested in is whether or not this company is still making films, and would they like to hire me for music services. That's what I'm interested in, actually, now that the more I think about it. But let me know what you think about the idea. If I were to make this available, would anyone buy it? This weekend, a friend stopped by with the Faint's new album. I can't afford it. I mean, I hate to keep saying that, but I really can't. $33 is food money right now. I really like the album. I wish I could show it to you. The only thing I have by the Faint is, let's see here. I like the Faint. Here we go. Wet from Birth. This is a couple albums ago, but I did play this weekend. I had it out and played it after hearing the new one. I really like the Faint. Really happy that the band is, I don't know, they represent. I feel like they represent. I've played quite a bit of music this weekend, but I've put most of it away. What's still sitting out from last night and playing in the background is Miroslav by Miroslav Vitus, the Czech bass player. He's played with all of the greats in jazz. Last night I was getting into some Exmal Deutschland, German band. I really like the woman's voice. She's another example of maybe a woman that can't really sing, but what she does with her voice is awesome. Exmal Deutschland, I'll be near you. Toxin, this is the one I was really playing loud on 4AD. Exmal Deutschland had this up loud. Don't listen to much hip-hop, but an old hip-hop album that I still like is In Full Effect by Mantronics. Simple Simon, it's an old favorite. So I played that last night. Those Shaking Days. I remember when this came out and there was a buzz about it in the BC. A bunch of folks bought it. Psychedelic and funk music from the 70s from Indonesia. This is fantastic. I didn't play the record. I played the MP3s because I have this in a Blake sleeve. I don't think I'll ever get it out. 3-record set. Fantastic, though. Played this again. This is a record I bought a few months ago in a cheap bin for like $2. This is really good. Invitation to Synthesizer Land. I have no idea who it is. I think it's either made in Korea or China. But everything is, except for the title, is in that language. It's like a knockoff, but they get it right. This is really good. It's actually not cheesy at all. Listen to this last night. Beautiful album. Private Parts and Pieces #3 with Anthony Phillips and Enrique Berro. How did I say his last name? Enrique Berro Garcia. This is beautiful. Beautiful guitar music. Classical guitar. Anthony Phillips, original member of Genesis. Justin Clifford Rohde is not a friend, but someone that I've worked with, and when he travels through, I've done shows with him. And he has a label called Friends and Relatives Records. This is a split album between him and Little Wing. And this is really lo-fi, kind of like jazz fair stuff maybe you recorded in your kitchen or your bathroom, but it's intriguing, and sometimes depending on the atmosphere and just the way it's recorded, it can really catch my attention, and this is good. Excuse me. This is out, but I haven't played it yet. We by the Sea and Cake. Archer Pruitt signed it for me. I'll be playing this today. Played another old hip-hop record yesterday, the Herbalizer Generals. And for whatever reason, a little hip-hop goes a long way for me. I'm not interested in hearing people yap, 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 yap. Mostly about nothing. I'd rather hear myself talk. And then Chris from Switzerland sent this to me a while back. Saint Preux. Le Piano sous la mer. Side 2 is cheeseball. Side 1 is excellent. That's my assessment. I really like side 1 of this. Side 2 of this is too treacly. It's too nice. You can keep it short here, folks. Like I said, I'm mostly interested in selling you what I do. But if anyone's interested in this, tell me about it. One other thing I'd like you all to know is I'm going to leave the price for Flyover at $15 a little bit longer. I don't know if by raising the price I'm cut myself off, but at the record release show I sold the record for 20 bucks. I've been leaving it at 15, trying to have mercy on people that live overseas and what they have to pay in postage. But I've got to survive, you know. The other thing I want you to know is I just opened up a fresh crate of these, and all of them are completely intact. Not every crate that I've opened have the inner sleeves been intact. I've opened several crates, and inner sleeves have already been slightly ripped. These are intact, so what I'm doing is I'm sending them out after I carefully extract the album from that and put it in a separate sleeve so that this doesn't get split, okay? So that's how I'm sending these out, is I'm finding as many inner sleeves as I can unused or tradable for something, and I'm sticking them inside of these so that the inner sleeve doesn't get split. I'll use this as an example. Yesterday I listened to some Sun, the Grimrobe demos, and Southern Lord likes to do nice versions of their records, 180 gram. Sure enough, there's that split inner sleeve, you know. Pretty common. I'm just, again, pointing this out that I guess it goes with the territory, okay? I was talking to my friend Greg yesterday, and then my sister, and still getting feedback from this interview that I did for here in Nebraska. It's a very honest interview. I share about abuse that I suffered as a child. I talk about some of the insanity of trying to become, you know, a priest, and it's really resonating with a lot of people. And my sister even said that, you know, it really took her back that me telling my story is partially telling her story, and she really appreciates it. And so I'm glad that I'm not afraid to be honest and talk about how things really are. Even though the human being is a wonderful thing, we are extremely capable of harm, and we do as much harm as a race, maybe more so, we do more harm than good. And I suppose the reason why I talk about it is my effort to stay conscious in my actions and encouraging others to be more conscious. Or if you are consciously creating havoc and hurt and destruction, why?